Joy multiplies. Epilogue. The old man slowly walked home after getting off the bus. As he walked through the busy streets, he kept thinking about Ethan. Very few people stopped to help strangers anymore, yet Ethan had done so without hesitation. The old man smiled to himself. It made him happy to know that kind people still existed in this world. The small act had warmed his heart more than Ethan probably realized. As he continued walking, he felt eager to help someone else and pass that same kindness forward. Near the corner of the street, he suddenly noticed a little girl crying beside her fallen bicycle. One of the wheels had twisted sideways after she crashed near the sidewalk. Her school bag was lying open on the ground, with books scattered everywhere, while people walked past without paying much attention. The old man immediately hurried over. "Oh dear, are you all right?" he asked gently as he knelt beside her. The little girl wiped her tears and nodded weakly, though her hands were covered in dirt. The old man carefully helped her stand up before gathering her fallen books one by one. He then lifted the bicycle and inspected it closely. Looks like the handle got twisted," he said softly. Using both hands, he slowly straightened the handlebars back into place. He tightened the loose brake cable as best as he could and spun the front wheel to make sure it moved properly again. The little girl watched him quietly, her tears slowly fading away. "There we go," the old man said with a warm smile. "Good as new." The girl's face brightened immediately. "Thank you, Grandpa," she said happily. Just then, the old man noticed a small scrape on her knee. He took out a neatly folded handkerchief from his pocket and gently cleaned away the dirt. "You should be careful while riding," he said kindly. "Roads can be dangerous if we don't pay attention." The little girl nodded. Before leaving, she suddenly reached into her school bag and pulled out a tiny chocolate bar. "You can have this," she said shyly, "for helping me." The old man laughed softly and accepted it with gratitude. "Thank you," he replied warmly. "That is very kind of you." The girl waved goodbye before carefully riding away down the glowing evening street. The old man stood there for a moment, watching her disappear into the distance. His heart felt lighter than it had in a very long time. Then, with a peaceful smile on his face, he continued his walk home. Elena switched on her TV in her apartment. She felt cozy as she had just finished her dinner. She thought of watching some TV before going to bed. She settled on a channel where they were discussing the local news. The anchor was talking about how the city was seeing a wave of happiness and positivity, and people were doing good deeds for complete strangers. She felt happy to see this. She was unaware that it was her little kind act of giving her umbrella to someone that started all this. First Allison, then Mac, Ethan, elderly man, and so on. She slept happily in her bed. If you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe.